Hey, what up, Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Eli.
And JJ, this highlight video is brought to you by the fine folks down at Naples Rib Company. All of our football coverage here at the 562.org is sponsored by the Terry Donahue Memorial California Showcase, the largest free recruiting event in the state. And our St. Anthony athletics coverage is sponsored by Jane and B.I. Mays, class of 49.
Back at Clark Field, where St. Anthony has already made the remodeled field home to a playoff win. The Saints won their opener last year against the Keats, looking to do the same thing here today in the CIF Southern Section Division 10 bracket, but a lot has changed. First-year head coach Jeff Magdaleno has won 5 of his last 6, and the Saints are coming in hot.
Josiah Lolosiapua looking to continue this season he's been having. It's been pretty good, Eli.
Gotta look out for 13 in purple. The Saints taking on a tough South Hills team. Their game plan, JJ, ground and pound. The Huskies have scored 32 of their 34 touchdowns on the ground, and if the Saints want to stop it, they'll have to rely on their junior Jeremiah Toffee and a tough St. Anthony defense.
They've played some tough teams, so they should be ready for this one, but the Huskies opened the game on the ground with senior Anthony Gonzalez just shot out of a cannon for an early first down here.
Then it's Tyler Arganzani, the shorter, more powerful back of the two, taking this one all the way up inside the 10. They definitely have different ways to attack you on the ground, and he's definitely the smaller, strong one, and he knew it there.
That kid's a bowling ball rolling downhill, so the Huskies settle for a field goal, and it's a double thumb.
Evan England comes up with the Saints ball, and it's backed up in their territory. Quarterback Aiden Jones on the second play of the Saints' first drive gets hammered on this play. It's Yvonne Lopez of the Huskies. That definitely woke you up for the game. So on 3rd and long, Aiden Jones, why don't you just drop back and launch a dime to Andres Mendoza? 90-yard touchdown.
Wow, to pick yourself up off the carpet, way to hold on to the ball when you get hit like that, and then to drop that dime for a 90-yard tubby. Oh my goodness, his grandchildren are going to be hearing about that play.
Yeah, Mendoza has been huge on the deep balls there, and he comes up in the playoffs with one of them. The Huskies still pounding the rock on their next drive with the carry to Arganzani, just fighting through those tacklers, dragging them down, and then when you run it like that, you get the occasional pass opened up downfield. It's Fabian Merez finding Messiah Luter into the Saints 10.
Bro, what Bible did they get these names out of? My goodness, nice job, Eli.
Yeah, they are not a private school. South Hills then hands it off over to Arganzani for the 5-yard touchdown, and all of a sudden, JJ, we have a ball game. We're all tied up at 7-7.
Hallelujah. I love playoff football.
But enter Josiah Lolosiapua at running back. The senior had his first carry on this drive and took over. This one is going to set the Saints up into the red zone.
Good sideline movement right there, Eli. Way to not get boomed.
Yep, and then way to get boomed on this one. Lolosiapua drops the shoulder, steps into the end zone to give the Saints back the lead. It's going to be 14-7 heading into halftime, and you got to be comfortable a little bit with that lead in halftime of a playoff game.
You also got your playmakers making plays, which is very important.
Coming out of into the second half, Saints found their recipe. JLP gets fed the ball for a couple more carries on St. Anthony's first 2 drives of the half. He's not the biggest out there, but sure sees the hole and finds some yards. Yeah, he's real slippery. Look at this guy just slipping out of those tackles right on cue, JJ.
You're just doing a good job keeping him in frame, man. That's tough for the defenders to find him, let alone you find him through the camera.
I found him, and he found the 1-yard line, and to open up the fourth quarter, it's Marco Camacho. That's his first touchdown of the season. This kid's been balling. Way to get it to pay off in the playoffs. The Saints tack on a field goal at the beginning of this half, and they now lead 24-7.
Marco Polo found the end zone. Then the Huskies go back to the ground. This time it's Luter, injured on the play, but he would pop back up. Take this one to the outside, round the outside with the cut up and the score. So the St. Anthony lead is going to be cut to 24-14. So it went from a game that felt real comfortable to a game that felt, well, not so comfortable. Like sure and unsure, those old deodorant commercials.
In that rushing tack, you see it hitting you in all directions. The Saints looking to hold on to this one with 9 minutes left, and it's Jones launching this one to his safety net. Mendoza, like I said, he just hauls in those deep balls. A few plays later, who else? JLP reaches for the pylon on this one, and he's in. He finished the night with 166 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns, JJ. The Saints now lead 31-14.
Lucky 13 is just a game-time player. I'd want him on my squad any day.
St. Anthony just looking for a game-sealing play at this point, and Gerald Jones comes up with it.
Doing it for all the JJs.
All the JJs. The only turnover of the game, and it's to seal the win for St. Anthony. They take this one 31-14 in the first round of the CIF Southern Section Division 10 bracket, and these guys dedicated this game to their guy, senior Nate Martinez. The running back has been out with injury, had his season taken away from him, and they definitely wanted to see him ring the bell for the playoff win. The Saints will be away at Shadow Hills next week, and for more Long Beach coverage, you are already in the right spot, the562.org.